Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano, and I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is toxicity of food, nutrition, safe foods to eat. Jamie, do you know how much of the world's supply of garlic China produces?
A lot.
75% of the world's supply of garlic comes from China. Since 2006-2007, more garlic is consumed in the United States from China than we produce in the United States. Yes, since 2007, we've been consuming more Chinese garlic. The reason why is because China has so much garlic. And the second reason is because it's cheap. And restaurants love to buy cheap food because they can make more money. Restaurants don't care about your health. Restaurants don't care about typically the environment. There are some restaurants now that are progressive, but on an overall scale, the restaurant industry is very polluting and not health conscious whatsoever. So, since garlic grows in the ground, garlic is going to absorb much more than other crops. And they're in the ground for a lot longer. They're in the ground from the fall until the early summer, until middle of July, first week in July. So, it has all that time to absorb nutrients and toxicity. I pulled up some articles. I just went to the New York Times and typed in toxic China. I did a really simple search in New York Times, and up popped like 3 articles from the last 5 months alone on how Chinese farmland is in trouble and how Chinese food is contaminated, and how the waterways are becoming unsafe. The waters are toxic. So that water, that land, is where the garlic is. There's garlic there. There's all kinds of crops. This is what's getting into the crops. This is what's getting into the land, and it's a shame because a lot of the food is contaminated. The whole rice thing. If you follow the health ranger and his lab reports on toxic rice with the arsenic, that's because it's coming throughout Asia and through China especially. The United States does not have that problem typically, or we have the problems. Or we have less of problems because we're a bit stricter on our pollutants, even though we're not ideally the most ideal country, but we have more tighter regulations than China does. So when you go to a restaurant, chances are you're eating toxic Chinese garlic. I even found one article that was linking aluminum in garlic. Yes, aluminum. And that is like really serious. I mean, you can go online, you can do a Google search, you can find a bunch of stuff. When I saw the aluminum one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Now, I have never bought Chinese garlic. I refuse to buy Chinese garlic. The other day, Chinese garlic got delivered by accident. I immediately sent it back. It's not something that I want in my restaurant. We don't even cook with aluminum cookware in my restaurant because we're trying to really be conscious of the food that we're serving. So if you start cooking tomato sauce in aluminum cookware, it's a disaster. If you put any food in an aluminum cookware, especially acidic foods, and start stirring it and scraping it and touching the side of the pan, it's a disaster. So, but this video is on garlic. I do have a video specifically on cookware and the better cookware to use. However, this video is, like I said, on garlic, so it's just something to be conscious and aware of. I mean, when you go out, if you're eating at restaurants a lot, you're eating Chinese garlic. Without a doubt, you're eating Chinese garlic. Now, the American producer is Christopher Ranch. They produce over 99% of the American garlic on the market. They also have an organic line, which is great. And I buy that as much as I possibly can. But of course, I want to encourage you to go to your farmer's market and buy local garlic and really grow your own garlic, because it's so easy to do. And you can grow enough garlic in a small space that's going to last you the majority of the year, if not the whole year. So that would be the most ideal situation. Have fun with it. But it's interesting. Next time you go to eat anything with garlic, just be aware. Feel free to ask the restaurant, is this Chinese garlic? And let them know your concerns with eating Chinese garlic, or with eating any kind of food, whether it's organic or non-organic, whether it's from China, whether it's not from China. Let them know your concerns, because if you don't speak up, a restaurant, a chef may never know. And it's only sometimes one question that'll help spark a chef's interest, or at least get him going on that thought process. One question changed my whole cooking career back in 1998. One of the members of the country club I was at said, Marcus, can you get us hormone-free beef? And I said, what in the world are they putting hormones and antibiotics into beef for? And as I did research, I said, wow, I don't want to be serving this. So one person sometimes asking the right question can change a whole chef's career, can change a whole restaurant, can start a mini revolution like it did with me. So I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely share and pass this video on, especially to a chef. Thanks for watching.